Welcome! This is a new game I'm going to be doing alongside my Long War Let's Play called Pillars of Eternity. For you that don't know, this is a Baldur's Gate RPG with a D&D style rule set. So we're just going to hop right in, play normal, because I'm not a pansy. And we're going to accept that, and enjoy the opening cutscene. Sorry, I got a little cat that's making this a little difficult.
5 wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Alright, so we're at Gilded and we fell ill. How unfortunate. So now we're going to go to the character creator. So, I'm going to be male. I like being an elf. I don't know why, I just like it. I like the dexterity and the perception bonus that they give. Let's say UI here in a second. And we'll be a wood elf for reasons. I'm going to play as a rogue. This is like the standard way I've always played these things. I like playing as a rogue. It's my favorite way to play. I like being a little stealthy, so we'll go ahead and go in here. We'll go ahead and take Blinding Strike as our, because it blinds versus Hobbled. I like blinding better. Okay, so there it goes. Yep. Set that back a bit. I like that. 16, 16, 13, 12. I like that. It's let's do a little resolve. So, yeah, I like that. That's a good build. I like it. Oh, wait, not done. What am I doing? Duh. Next. So now we choose our background. So we can be an Adir. Gives. The largest and most powerful force in this part of the world is centered around the equator and its tropical climate. Through the Empire, colonies are numerous, so the Adir at its heart and houses the majority of humans and elven nations. I usually go with this though because, come on. One gives us some more dexterity. And some C's. It gives us more intellect, which is nice, but nah. I don't want a great sword. See, these ones are more builds for other ones. So we're gonna go with the Deadfire. Consisting nations of the Nastique, dozens of almost settlements, and hundreds of lawless pirate-infested islands that stretch along the southern sea, Deadfire is home to Brodal dwarves, Amora, and a mixed variety of other races. Deadfire Archipelago, I cannot speak today. Archipelago is the last stop for anyone headed east. A multitude of monstrous sea creatures infest the ocean beyond, making travel virtually impossible. In our background, We could say we are a raider, which gives us stealth and athletics. A mercenary, athletics and lore. We could say we were a laborer, and that gives us mechanics and athletics. Yeah, we were a rogue raider. Yeah, you spent your life on the wrong side of the law. What you want, you take, and what was theirs, you got a tendency to become yours. Like it. Hair. Not a lot to really choose from here. As you can see, not only 19 hairstyles, so I mean, that's more my hairstyle. Messy. Yeah. Take it.
What is it?
Follow me.
Let's keep quiet.
I've got this.
Silence surrounds me. Yes.
Follow me.
Let's put static, because sinister just sounds too stupid. I'm going to go ahead and enter my name. Because, well, it's my character. And there we are. We are a level 1 rogue of the Deathfire Archipelagos, and we are a raider. Ooh. Caravan Master Odema. The Caravan Master finishing dressed in the group, his bushy red mustache and staggering jowls quivering as for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you are planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods toward a looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who would be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
At last, Caravan Master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day.
Oh, well, that's terrible.
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water.
Well, thank you.
I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker. But see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
He knows your direction. So he's talking to Sparfell, which I believe is him right there. Where can I find these berries?
They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
Right? And what are
Nothing
these
you won't
ruins?
see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear.
Ow! Stupid
Of course,
cat.
all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pond, so I hear.
So here's Wink.
Got
Who did
different
build the
names
ruins?
for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
Is it dangerous out
Not
here?
if you hurry about your business. And not if the weather holds up.
There's concern in his tone, but he does not elaborate. What kind of weather?
This time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a Beowick, born out of the ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself, never cared to.
Where are these big rocks over here?
They don't got Adra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
That's true. Alright, so we'll go see those
Hold
bears.
on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes on a lengthy, sturdy, armor-clad woman who has spent the journey's nights sleeping on uneven ground without blanket or pillow.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
And she looks
He
at her
needs
own
to find some spring berries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything.
She's
Off
my
with
kind of
you.
woman.
Aiden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Yeah.
Alright. Sorry, Mingle's about. So if I hold tab, this is why I like having high mechanics. Pick the lock. And we get a potion. So there's two types of health in this game, by the way. We have our endurance health. Let's go ahead and stash that. Our endurance health and our health. Endurance health, how it works, is if you take so much damage, you can get knocked out in battle. But once you lose health, you're dead. So, yeah.
Right.
Don't run out of health.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
You see a man wearing a simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
He scratches one cheek with his knuckles. It's covering an uneven stubble as if he hasn't quite used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
Who are you?
I'm a trader, originally from the Adir Empire, but I've been trying to establish new business out here. The life on the road has brought some unexpected challenges, to be sure. And I'm sure you've noticed how prickly the locals can be. But we're here to make the most of things, right?
And how I usually am, I like playing a smart-ass, wisecracking, blunt guy. So we're going to go with the clever option here. I only have these on for the reason that, in case I get a paladin, I can make sure that I stay within their affinity. Unless, you know, there's a thing that comes up that is more suited to what I would say. But I don't want a paladin that has different affinity, and then it punishes us for that. So I'm just going to be a complete smartass with them. Excellent advice indeed.
Something else you need?
Tell me about the Adir Empire.
It's not as big as it used to be, but it's still big. The mainland is a continent northwest of here, but the colonies used to include Raed Saris and the Deerwood. About 150 years ago, Deerwood won its independence from the Empire. A fact our companions are quick to remind me of.
So he grins and just nods over their caravanners. Why'd you go out here?
Because it seemed friendlier than Raed Saris? My brothers took over the family mercantile business a few years ago, and there wasn't enough for me to do back home. I moved out to try and expand.
Deerwood is former Adir colony, so it seemed like a good place to start. And as much as I admire the Rancarians' worth ethic, they always struck me as a little fanatical. Which, you know, that sounds reasonable. And just take it one day at a time. See what he got. Alright. So. Thank you for telling me that. I don't need it. So I'm going to trade that away. Let's see what's better. Affinity and 24 Pierce. Yeah, let's go with the Warbow. I don't want that. Alright, so I bought the rapier for a reason. Because I don't like daggers. Well, I mean, they work. But I rather have piercing and slashing. I want two different types, because the rapiers do slash. These do pierce. So I like having two different types of attack style. And we're going to go ahead and equip our warbow. And talk to him again.
Something else you need?
And we're going to trade away the dagger. Alright. Well, actually,
Something else you need?
How much does a crossbow do? But slow. Has very strong interrupt. Let's stick with a warbow for now.
Huh?
Alright, let's go ahead and zoom out. Hold tab, make sure there's nothing else to... Yes, I know. Hey, it's Smartphil.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Well, fuck you too, dick. And we got some of the loot right here.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Alright, we haven't been spotted yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to force...
What you need?
Oh yes, and if you hover over, hit Q. Ta-da! Here comes a hotkey. Alright, so we're starting combat. Our first shot. $23 damage. Yes, I know how this works, game. Oh, and I have auto slow for battle, so I can react better.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to go
Right.
stash that.
This
There
is
they are.
it.
No offense, but I've known my share of dangerous people, and you remind me of them. Certain their owners' homes. See, we board and planted ships. I was a highway when we were. So we were a thief, a pirate, a bandit, or some business. You know, we were a thief. You know, we weren't plundering, killing people. We weren't killing people on the road. We were just, you know, taking valuables. You know, just little stuff they could live without. Yeah, from here, I want your man. They hate me. Partner took across me on a job. She got money. I got the blame. Just look how people forgive and forget. I fell in love with someone who can never be mine. Let's just say I stole from some people that aren't very happy with me. So I'm kind of trying to run away. Yeah, well, I lose love behind. God's no idea. I'll tell you that. Here's hoping they never track us down. It's been a long time since I've been this way, but I always like it. Lord Director's offer makes a girl think. I'll give him that. You here settle like the rest of the slot? No, I'm just kind of passing through, trying to, you know, keep going. See, the case of big city is a little way further up the road. Where you headed? Nothing special. Distance between me and my old life. See the city, see where it takes me. Wander, let's go somewhere I can make some more money. Wink, wink. Ah, man, after my own heart. May your luck be better than mine. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Oh, don't give me an earful. Let's be on our way. Why are you here? She searches the ground. My sister moved out here sometime back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried, but that's how she always is. This time, though, she asked me to come out, and that's got me a little worried. I haven't seen her in ages. She's been doing works in Ixmill. But I'd do anything for her. She's, well, a much better woman than me, so I'm here and we'll see. Dim, I've worked with before. He doesn't usually drive a route this way, but he's doing it for me. Tell me about yourself. I've got simple needs. I like open skies and far horizons. I find work that lets me live that way. Good job for you. My family wonders too. We started in Deerwood, but my parents ended up in Living Lands, and I got a brother in Rawatai, and my brother in Adir. My sister's in Game Village. She's the only real homebody. What can you tell me about the Deerwood? I don't know if it's your history, but from what I know, they used to be part of the Adir Empire, but broke off somewhere years back. Locals here are feisty, and that's how they like it. I've been out of touch. I've been hearing some kind of weird things about it lately. People having trouble getting birth, I guess. A lot of them. Been going on for years now, but something's gotten worse. The uneasy tremor in her voice she adds. I'll have to ask my sister more about it. Alright, let's head back to camp. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfield's getting your water anytime soon. He does what he likes when he feels like it. We should check up on him, slap him around a little. Stream's that way. Come on, let's get you water.
Huh?
Alright, now here's the best part.
Sure.
Yeah. Fast mode.
Keeping quiet.
I think, if I remember correctly, there's something over here we can kill.
Yeah.
Force attack? I'm gonna shoot a deer.
Huh? Sure.
Nope. Oh, alt, duh. Travelers are looters or bandits. Bad sign anyway for your travelers maybe. Oh, said it twice. Of course, it's cold to the touch, and the right smoke waits from its putrid waves. A dark, crusted blood stain besmirches it. Let's see what you got. Some armor and some lockpicks. All right.
Yeah.
Let me move the camera game.
Right.
What a surprise. Sparfel went hunting. At least he left the water skins. Come on.
What? Before I do, let me just make sure there's nothing else.
This is
really
recent. Not good.
There's some more plants. Wait, why is a lantern over there? There's a camp and a lantern. Probably both not good signs. So there's nothing more for us to grab. So, isn't that the one Sparfield's carrying? You crash into the riverbank and dip your water skins in the cool water while Calista waits nearby, keeping watch. As your eyes, you notice her look sharply toward the tree line. Out of the trees emerges Sparfell, one of the guides, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow. There is strangeness in his gait, a spastic wobble of his ordinary death stride as he moves towards you with labored breath.
Sparfel? Are you alright?
Sparfel's toe catches a rock, and he collapses forward in a heap, with the feather-shafted arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag.
Ambush!
Alright,
What you need?
so you're going to knock him down.
Huh?
And I'm going to use my blinding strike. That's right, I haven't queued this. There, now it's a queue. On him. Let's see how this works.
Yeah.
Oh, and a crit.
Let's go.
Yeah.
What you need?
Knock him down again. Here we go.
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
So we want the money? Money, money, money. Money. So a hunting bow, which we don't need.
Yeah. Right.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here. So something's not right. Let's go ahead and sneak, see what the hell's going on around here. Okay,
What you need?
so Calissa, you're going to engage right there. Me, I'm going to be at a distance. I am going to engage the hunter. Boom! I'll take it. Oh, he's dead. Alright. So, I mean, combat isn't too bad. As you can see, I went ahead and basically messed him up a bit. We can just go ahead and stash all that, because I'm not going to be using that. Same with all that. Oh shit, what the hell happened here? I have played up to Gilded Vale, so this part I do know up to Gilded Vale, but past that it's basically going to be a blind let's play at that point. All around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy on the blood-damp earth. Calissa puts the back of her left hand to her mouth as if to ward away the words like a poisonous vapor. A handful of dark figures stand above the fallen, trending on limbs, backs, and heads, jerking their axes from their body as if half-split logs as they prepare to add you to the sprawling pile beneath them. One of them, towering and severe with the thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck you recognize as Heoden, last of your caravan left standing. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. We have not trespassed. We merely wish to pass through. Your words carry no weight when I have seen the truth with my own eyes. Blood must be spilled. His skin. Lay down your arms. So, I only have might and athletics. Or we can do it, or we can do that. Let's just rush him. He shoves down towards you. As he does so, the man rakes his blade against his torso. Heoden screams himself forward with a wide gash in his clothing begin to blood crimson. The man says feet engage you, his axe raised high.
How can I help?
Alright, so we want Heoden to get the hell out of there.
What you
right
need?
Now.
How can
Or
I help?
Get back to here, at least.
What you need?
You. We're gonna do that. You. We're gonna do that.
How can I help? How can I help?
Now here's the best thing. Heoden does have... He is a rogue as well. And with his help... And thanks to Blinding Strike where they can't hit shit. Oh, and we killed him with the blow. The enemy lies on the serpentine on the ground, unable to rise. His companions now silent among the dead. His breath comes in wheezing, pitiful cries. He looks at, not at you, but the sky above you. Forgive us. Barely audible beneath the shook side, a whispers of wind stirs in the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good, good, the gods are just. A queer smile across his face. I am ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upping pots and rallying tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin like a jetty being to succumb to the surge of a great wave, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it's rending you apart from within. Sitting against the wagon wheel amongst the hauling maelstrom, slashed across the chest and bow, Odima's body stirs, and with great effort, he raises his sagging head, his eyes barely open. He looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
Straying against the gale that threatens to pull you off your feet with every step, you set your hands in the worn folds of the weathered rock and set about pulling yourself on them with the parapet. With the last burst of energy before your arms get out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Hayden trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears to face the rocks, one of the fallen attackers who had been feigning death lunges for Hayden and topples him into the rocky ground. Restrained, Hayden lashes out against his fatigued assailant, but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you. From your position, you would have a good chance at hitting your mark. So we can either fire at the attacker, grab a rock, or I'll head in and break free. Let's fire our bow. Your aim is true, and the hit jars Hayden loose. Lurching to his feet, Hayden clambers up to the base of the rocks. As he nears top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. But diving out to the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it. Securing your hand, you pull with weighting strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from its sockets. You'll along just enough for Hayden to set his feet and join you on the trembling ledge. Okay. There's a deep resonance in the slowing wind now. You feel the rocks beneath your feet and inside every cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust misses the old sense for you, loosening connections and settling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight.
Was
And there
that?
we are.
A Bewick. Had to be.
Then we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside. Can you walk?
As Jaw turns and he nods. Alright, so we're going to leave it there, and next time we'll go ahead and get through this cave. So I'll see you guys next time.